First and foremost, welcome to the experience. As always, I am your host, Stephen the Dream, and this is This, That, and the Third interview series. We are live at the Power 104.4 FM studios, and behind the scenes, behind the cameras, creative eye visuals, TZ Alexander, TZ Da Vinci, TZ LaFleur is in the building. Once again, guys, as always, I like to bring y'all nothing but the best, nothing but quality. And I told y'all in 2020 we was stepping it up. We're not just talking to the artists, man. We talking to people that's out here handling their business. You know what I'm saying? Really trying to expand their brands, protect their brands, and also create something that's new and create something of their own. So I brought my guy from Plug Clothing here today to talk to y'all, man. How you doing, bro?
Everything's all good, man.
Let the people know who you are, man. Let the people know where you come from. Just give them a quick little background, you know?
Shit, man. I'm Garcia Blanco, first and foremost, you know what I'm saying? Originally from Winston-Salem, you know what I'm saying? Winston-Salem, North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? I've been down here in Charlotte for I've probably been down here in Charlotte for 12, 13 years for real.
Okay.
Like I've been
You might
down
as
here
well be
for a minute.
native now.
Nah.
You still Winston though? Yeah. Okay. Coming up in Winston-Salem, had your clothing brand, is that where it started at, or did it start in Charlotte, or just give a little quick origin about Plug Clothing and where the beginnings come
Jerry
from?
B.
You know what I'm saying? Like 2015, like me and my cousin, you feel me? We had put the idea together and ended up getting like the logo and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I was in Charlotte by this time though. You know what I'm saying? When I was in Winston, I was still like a jit. You feel me? So about 2015, I want to say maybe like 2014, somewhere around in there. You know what I'm saying? Put the shit together and just I was like pumping clothes. You feel me? Like t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? Hoodies. You know what I'm saying? Jogging suits and shit. So you talking like solid like 5 years ago.
Okay. Did the idea just spark from, you know what I'm saying, like in terms of the name? Did it just spark like the plug? Was that something that you been had? Was that something that you maybe used for something else, or did you just knew that Plug Clothing is what you was gonna go with when you started?
Not even that, like just you know what I'm saying, what I was doing. You feel me? Like how I get down. So you know what I'm saying, it was natural. You know what I'm saying? Like just to call it that. Like it wasn't no sweat. You feel me? Like that's just what it was. You know what I'm saying? So.
Talk about that then, because, you know, we don't got to get in specifics, you know what I'm saying? People can put the dots together and put two and two together, but talk about how it feels to understand that the mentality that you got to have to push any product, you know, and be able to, you know, move it in quantity, which I'm sure you're doing with your products now, but just being able to have a mindset to be like it don't matter what it is, you know?
Facts. I mean, shit, just, you know, you either gonna eat, you know what I'm saying, or you just gonna be out here goddamn hungry, so, you know what I'm saying, you better push your product, you feel me?
Right.
That's just what it's gotta be, you know what I'm saying, or your family, your kids, them motherfuckers gonna starve.
What's the inspiration come from? Like as a kid, were you always a fly guy? Like were you know, did you come up with maybe not the best clothes and maybe that kind of spurred you to wanna do your own thing? Like what was your story coming up? You know, everybody's got a little something different.
You know what I'm saying? My gear was decent. You know what I'm saying? Like 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what I'm saying? I'll scrounge some shit together, like some little forces here or some J's there. You know what I'm saying?
How old are you if you don't mind me asking?
Now?
Like
28.
Yeah. Okay. So then you come from the era. Okay, I'm 28 too.
I come from that era, bro, that 90s.
Forces,
Forces, bro.
See through,
Bro, come on now.
Okay.
Everything you talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially being in Winston-Salem, growing up there, you feel me? Like, Forces was like a bigger deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, them niggas had more of a, like, we got more of like a northern, more swag, you feel me? It's like more north and damn North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, I was scrounging some shit together here and there pretty much, but like as I got like 12, 13, that's when I really started, you know what I'm saying, putting it together. You know what I'm saying?
Start dressing.
Yeah, not like no fly guy shit, like all that goofy shit, but like, you know what I'm saying, like, you feel me, like, real swag.
Well, let me ask you this. You know, were you a person that always thought like, yo, designer costs like this? Because like, what's your price point in terms of what do you go into it as a business? Do you want to be an affordable brand that everybody can wear, or are you more like high fashion that you want, you know, it to be in a certain status and to it to have a certain price point? Like, because I know a lot of times like we get caught up on brands and the big name brands, and we support them a lot, but they don't do nothing for us in terms of return, or they don't really give a damn if we wearing it or not. They still gonna rock it. And some people will thrive in the lane of, selling high designer, high price stuff, or hey, let's get this out to the market. Let's try to, hit the footwork, which can work in both ways. But what's your thoughts on it? How do you work in your business?
Honestly, I'm trying to do I'm doing the footwork regardless. You feel me? Been doing the footwork for a minute now. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna get done. But when it's all said and done, I'd rather, or not even rather, my joint gonna be. You feel me? High fashion. You know what I'm saying? High fashion joint. One of those black clothing brands that is high fashion, because you got a solid amount of designers that's African American, that's high fashion, but a lot of them be not like us, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really
sure.
just trying to put it together. You know what I'm saying? Put it down for people like us, but a high fashion that can be held to the categories of all the other shit that niggas be wearing. You feel me?
For sure, and I think you can, and I think it's a way to do both. And I never been like a brand, I was never the brand type. As I wear Tommy and Polo right now, it was never my thing, but it was more. I appreciate something that means something. So let me ask, what does plug clothing mean? If someone were to, when they put it on, do you have a slogan? Is there something in particular that it would stand for that, when people rock it, they can have pride in what they wearing, or have a meaning behind it?
You know what I'm saying? For the people that's out there, they already know what it means. It's actually an acronym, you feel me?
Okay.
So I'm not even gonna reveal that yet.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But you'll definitely see that coming soon. You know what I'm saying?
You've been rolling out different lines in your brand, correct? Talk about the first season of rollouts, just the first time you sold an item, or not even the first time you sold an item, the first time you got something with your brand on it and you felt like it was yours. How was that feeling?
You feel me? It was 100. You know what I'm saying? Because you come up wearing Nike and Reebok and all sorts of that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Adidas and all that. So you flaunting that around all this, you know what I'm saying? The white folks shit, all this, and just all this
Right.
mess, you feel me? So when you finally can put something that's yours on a garment and walk around with it on your chest, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole different feeling. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's a great feeling.
What about when you first saw somebody wearing your clothes? First time, was that also a big thing as well?
Had me bugging shit. I got down. Approached the nigga, you feel me? Cause I ain't know who he was, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn.
Oh, do you didn't know where he got it from?
Not even
or
that.
of course.
I want to say that one of my cousins had sold him a shirt, and I didn't
Okay.
really
Okay,
know.
shout out
You
to
feel
Cuz.
me? And I ain't really know who he was. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you feel me? He got it on. You feel me? You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right.
I approached him. You feel me? Dapped him up, but I just let him know that's.
I'm the one that,
that's my shit.
That's hard, bro. That's like hearing if you was an artist and you was just walking down the street and somebody playing your song on the radio. Yeah, you gonna be like, oh shit, okay. That's dope, bro. That's dope. Garcia Blanco here with us, Plug Clothing, live on this, then the third interview series. You're a man of many talents, bro. I saw you would let the people see it, but you really putting yourself out there with the marketing and branding of your new line, the newest line. Talk about the new line and talk about how you want to present that and what does that mean to the whole Plug Clothing brand.
Right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm working on the Narcos line. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
The Narcos line. That's just some shit that I put together and conspired and just kind of formed. You know what I'm saying? Just off of different plugs, of history. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you can't really just put Plug as just drug dealers and shit like that. It's for so many different things. You know what I'm saying? But this specific Narcos line is for that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna.
Okay.
You feel me?
Specifically,
So, you got a couple different people that definitely inspired some pieces in there. You know what I'm saying? That I did and all that. You know what I'm saying? The next line I'm gonna do is definitely the Bully line inspired. That's gonna be inspired by my
Bully line.
Inspired by my grandfather. You know what I'm saying? He passed away.
It's a story behind that too.
And my cousin, also passed away. You know what I'm saying?
They was important people in your life?
They was definitely both important people in my life, and they was both boxers, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? So that's just
Interesting.
That's just, you know, what something.
When we get back, what I want to do is play them the promo for the Narcos line. Play them the video for that. When we get back, I want to ask you just about different ways of marketing your brand, bro. Just how you know maybe different ideas that you may have in terms of getting your stuff out there. Maybe different people you like to see in your brand, and just different ways that, you know, not to give away the sauce, but maybe you can let somebody know who's interested in making a brand, steps that you might have took that they don't have to take and mess up on, you know, just to give a little advice. But this, then the third interview series, man. Garcia Blanco here. The Plug Clothing, the real Plug Clothing is in the building. We'll be right back. Check out the video.
Jerry B.
Yeah, mind my business, yeah. I'm just counting digits, yeah.
Plug brothers, nigga.
Yeah, phone ringing, yeah. My line it be clicking, yeah. Plug just call, yeah. Say he dropped the ticket, yeah. Bitch on my line, doing that nagging, mind your business, yeah. Players say I'm taking too damn long, I'm counting digits, yeah. Phone ringing, yeah. My line it be clicking, yeah. Plug just call, yeah. Say he dropped the ticket, yeah. Bitch on my line, doing that nagging, mind your business, yeah. Players say I'm taking too damn long, I'm counting digits, yeah.
Baseline. Lot of work to be done. How can I come up like now? I'ma shine like that donut sign, I got 'em running. Rose plain Jane, solid, not flooded. It was two sides of mine, but star-studded. I climbed on top of it, private, not public. Jumping back and forth on that bus, no sky clubbing. Boy, you gotta love it, we rise from like nothing. Chief soul, I never get tired of it. Living in the moment for the time being. I lift my hands up and hope my future reaching out. Listen here, I dedicate.
When we pull up, time to rock out. We gon' hop out with them guards out, drop down, bitch, you better not run out. Bullets whipping through his tits, coming out the bitch like missiles. Hot head, bitch, won't miss you. All my niggas, we like grizzlies. Baby Ace, we bout our beat. I make one call, we gon' handle that. Go answer that. When you play it, bring his mammy back. In a box away. They say I'm crazy.
Steven the Dream, Garcia Blanco is in the building, man. Garcia, before we get into that video, man, I gotta ask you a question. I see you got two phones right there. Shout out to Two Phone Shark. You know what I'm saying? I see you there. Is your phone mess up? Do you ever have any problems with your phones, bro? Like anytime, just like you be like, you just want to break your phone sometime, bro. In fact, sometimes, you know what? So listen, this is what I'm gonna tell you. The reason I tell you that is because, you know, I get a little upset sometimes when one of my phones ain't working. You know what I'm saying? I done dropped it a couple times and just smashed it. Anytime I do that, I go holler at my people, Skyrock Communications. They down in Langston, South Carolina, right? They do great work, I'm telling you. Anytime, like, I got a crazy girl, bitch, smash my phone, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Shout outs to her. Regardless, anytime she do, I go holler at my people, Skyrock Communications, be like, bam, I got a new phone on your ass, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to suggest to you, if you ever had any problems, because I see you Two Phone Shorty, I mean, I know you working hard. If your phone ever messes up, go holler at my people, 110 Williams Street. You can holler at them from 10 to 6 any day. They do cell phone repairs, computer repairs, TV repairs, computer programming, all that good shit. Skyrock Communications, though.
They like that?
They like that, bro. That's just a little tip for you, you know what I'm saying? You the plug, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to give you a little tip, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you can spread that to the world. But shout out to Skyrock Communications, man. But we back in the building. This then the third interview series. We just checked out the video for the Narcos line. You shot the video?
Nah.
No?
I was in it.
You was in the video.
Shoot it. What you mean, like record it?
Yeah, somebody else recorded it? You was in it, though. Okay.
Shout out my nigga Snapchat Shawty, man. Named Jay, man. You know what I'm saying? I was my cameraman on that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it, bro.
Did I hear Chief Ray in that?
Yeah, man. That's my cousin, man. Yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Chief Ray, man.
talk about, just having somebody, because we spoke to him. We've had him up here on the series. He's out there chasing his dream, doing what he does, and you're doing the same thing. To be around somebody that's like-minded. Have y'all been able to work together? Clearly, y'all been able to work together, but how is it knowing that you got somebody rising as well, and at any time, it's a video or some promotion that's going on, boom, you got an artist, you got a song, you ain't got to worry about the copyrights and nothing like that, because I'm sure y'all can take care of that business, but just talk about y'all's relationship with that.
Man, that's my cousin, man. We grew up together, you know what I'm saying? So we doing all that, you know what I'm saying? We going up, movies, videos, whatever the case may be, That's just what it is.
We might be family too, cuz every time I look at bro, I'm like, it's somewhere in there, cuz. It got to be, bro. It got to be, cuz, I don't know where, but yeah, man, let me ask you in terms of just marketing and getting your clothing brand out there. What are some ways that you've tried to utilize, like the internet? Like, has that been big for you in terms of just, pushing it or just communicating with people? Like, what's been your ways to market your brand?
Yeah, definitely the internet, man. So I wasn't with it at first, but that shit is a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? Doing all that posting and doing all that shit. That shit is like a full-time job, bro. You feel me? Like,
Facts.
You really gotta do it. You feel me? Like, we done sit down and post this and do that. You know what I'm saying? So like, that shit is a lot, but I just try to utilize it now because that's just what it is. Like, that's just, how this world is revolving. It's how the world move, you feel me? The internet.
Something without it at this point. It's hard. It's tough. Let me ask you, is this one thing that you could, one thing that you've ran into in your time of, having this line, having this brand, that maybe it's been a mistake or something that you could warn other young designers about, what would it be?
Honestly, nothing, because you're going to have to go through it regardless, you feel me? Because if you're going to do it, you just going to do it, and you know what I'm saying? If you just going to do it, then you going to run into some shit.
You should, it can't all be great.
You know what I'm saying?
Nobody don't win undefeated.
Yeah, you going to run into some shit. You got to put the gas on that motherfucker. So if you putting the gas on, sometimes something's going to happen.
So that's what your advice would be, go full steam.
Exactly. That's
okay.
all it can be.
Okay. Garcia Blanco here with us live. This, that, and the third interview series, man. Definitely appreciate you for coming up. Let me ask you, man, what is your plans for like the upcoming future? I like to ask people like a year out, if we could be having the same conversation, what would be the circumstances? Would, in your situation, would we, you have done some fashion shows with your brand being Walmart, you know what I'm saying? Like, what, if we could just set the tone for January, 23rd, 2021, what would the conversation be? What would you think?
If anything, I don't even want to put a limit on it.
Okay.
I want it to be high as it can go.
Okay.
So I ain't bro, but it's a lot of things coming, you know what I'm saying? A lot of things in the works. And you know what I'm saying? We're just going up, you feel me? Just going up.
Okay. Where can the people get the clothes? Cause I need my shirt. So shout out to the Narcos line. But I think I need the original plug shirt. People be calling me the plug guy here. So I need to get my merch. Where can the people? I'm gonna holler at you for the merch. Let me get a medium. You know what I'm saying? Just medium. You know what I'm saying? Nobody large. Y'all heard that large, nigga. But where can the people get the merch? Where can the people find you and support you as well?
Whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? We'll get it in, but so also you can get with me, you know what I'm saying, on social media platforms, and my man's shout out Major Drip, you feel me? My man's
okay.
Major, he got the Drip Factory up there on Tryon, so you know what I'm saying. I got some pieces that's gonna be debuting up in there. You know
dope.
But a lot of it be hand in hand though.
Okay. Still you can get A, man. That's sometimes the best way to get it, cause I done shook your hand, goddamn. I know I'm getting it from the person. I don't know who over there done worked their ass off to mess it up, but I know I'm getting it from my boy right here directly, and it's coming to me. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Keep doing your thing for sure, man. I appreciate you for coming up here and joining us. Get the people your social media so they can find it directly.
Oh yeah, Garcia Blanco. You know what I'm saying? 2 underscores. Garcia 2 underscores Blanco. That's the personal joint. And then I got the clothing line page. That is Plug THEPLUG.CL.
Facts.
That's the clothing line joint.
Facts. Y'all make sure to follow both of them pages. Make sure to give us a follow on Carolina Heat Up for all your Carolina artists, music, promotions. Give us a follow on This, That, and the Third interview series for more interviews, clips, freestyles. And make sure to give me a follow at Steven The Dream. That's Steven, THA Dream, on all platforms. We're going crazy this year. As always, special thanks to Power 104.4 FM for facilitating the interview. Also, shouts to Creative Eye Visuals behind the scene, Teasy LaFlair, Teasy Da Vinci. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Shout out to my boy Garcia Blanco is here, the real plug clothing. And we'll catch y'all on the next one, man. We out.